Hello and welcome. This is day number 3 of week 16 of the Real Estate Investing for Beginners course here on YouTube, which I bring to you daily. I try to for free. And what we talk about is how to generate retirement income. So you don't have to wait until you're older to get retirement income. And you don't have to wait until you retire. You can retire, younger, retire young, and still get retirement income. So what we're trying to do here is show you how we can generate retirement income through real estate, through rental properties, and through Airbnbs and all that kind of stuff. We as a organization, we have a lot of deals, so therefore we end up wholesaling a lot of them, and then some of them we flip, but cash flow is first. That's the name of my channel. Cash flow first. We focus on generating income for retirement, and we analyze the deals so that we are always keeping cash flow as the priority. So expenses out of the from the income equal the cash flow. So what we do is we analyze the deals and we see if it's going to be good to flip it or good to keep it. And so there's many ways to acquire the property, and there's many ways to exit that property. Hopefully one of those exit strategies is going to be us keeping it. And there are many ways for us to keep it and cash flow it. Most of the deals we will not keep because they just don't fit what we're looking for. So let's get started, and you'll see me go through the phone calls, and I'll give you a little bit of theory before every phone call so that you can kind of get an idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. Before each and every phone call, we utilize our CRM to make sure that we stay organized. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So this lead, so what we do, we're going to analyze it and see what the potential value to resell, to flip it, or the potential value to keep it. So let's see if it's still available here from Zillow. It was sold in 2020 for $235. Okay, $235. Yeah, $235, and he wants to sell it for $379. Okay, going through the notes here. Asking for $350 to $360. There's the price range. Properties. Okay. Oh yeah, so I spoke to him. He's looking for a job, I remember. I remember this guy. He's also a contractor and wants to work for us doing our remodels. LOL. Privy max LRV is $350. And he is in Orlando. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Eric.
Please leave your message for 4.
Just tried calling you. Let me know when I can try you again. Okay, so I'm going to try him again later. So this is Deming. Cool. But negotiable. 2:30 today. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's get on to the next here. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, Gergis, how are you? This is Ben.
How are you, sir?
Oh, doing fantastic, fantastic. Lynn said that you were expecting my call after 2:30 today.
Yes, sir.
Great, great, fantastic. I hope your day is going good.
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Yeah, good. So listen, you said that you were asking 520 for the property.
Yeah, yes, sir.
520. Okay. So I did do a little bit of research before I called you, and that might be something we might be able to do. Okay. So off the bat, I want you to know that we can probably do that. And what I was wanting to do is I wanted to more or less kind of figure out some things, because we buy houses several different ways. So cash is not a problem. Cash is not a problem, but it's typically going to be the lowest offer. But we can also do something like we can rent it from you or something, and over time make you payments. So we have just several different ways that we can work out, the purchase. So I say all that because I'm gonna have to ask you a couple of questions, and I hope that's okay with you.
Depends on the question, sir.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. So I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the property, and you've had it on Zillow for 61 days so far, according to Zillow. And the price dropped only by $5,000, which you might be negotiable, but that tells me you're not very negotiable on that price. So let me ask you: is the 520 the best you can do?
Give me offer.
Well, if you could do a little bit less than 520, I mean, I can do 520. That's fine. I'm just trying to determine, if we're gonna do this all cash.
Yeah.
All cash. Okay. And do you know what your payoff amount is?
Sure.
You cut out there for a
I
second.
have 155.
Ooh, I couldn't get that. Can you repeat again, please?
155.
155. Okay. I'm taking notes here. Okay. 155. Okay, that sounds good. Let me ask you this. Are you hoping to close before the end of the year, or are you okay with closing next year?
Anytime, sir.
Anytime. Okay. 55K more.
But the problem I have with the reality, I signed for one reality guy to resell it for me.
Realty.
It's on another piece. Yeah.
Charisse Matthews.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I understand those contracts with the brokerages. However, it wouldn't affect us. You're not breaching the contract at all. Okay, because this is
Okay.
yeah, no, you're not doing that, because I don't know who Charisse is, and I've never spoken to her before. So this is just totally, she didn't bring you a buyer, so a lot of times those contracts, what they say is that they have to bring you a buyer. So that's not going to be an issue. However, if it does become an issue, we have no problem. We have no problem speaking with Charisse or the brokerage. Okay, so that if they start to give you a hard time, we have no problem doing any business with them or through them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm pulling up. I have access to some public record here, and what I'm pulling up right now is just the history to make sure that the title is clean, correct? There's no issues with the title, and no one else has to be involved in the decision.
No. Not any issue.
And you're the main decision maker. You don't have to run it by anybody.
Yes. No. I have my wife, but she's with me, live with me, and she's agree with me with it.
Okay, that is fantastic. And her name is Aura, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at public record. Okay, so that way you don't think that I'm doing anything that I shouldn't be. And I do see here that your mortgage is a conventional mortgage through Colonial Mortgage Service Corporation.
Oh, you're calling what you call him? Just a second. Another company.
Another company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you call him
Okay. And your mortgage payments seem to be around $700 a month?
Yes.
Okay, $700 a month, okay.
The company's name,
okay, got it. 700 per month. New Ridge, okay. Okay. And so I did find the estimated balance, and you told me as you owe 155, and that's what I found here on public record.
150, exactly 153 something.
Yeah, 153,540, I think is what you owe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, 153,540. Okay, perfect. So I'm just doing quick math here, that's what I do. I pretty much underwrite all of the purchases and everything like that. So if you want it 520 minus the mortgage payoff, which is 153,540, That gives us, let's see here. 40 minus 153. That gives us roughly cash to you of about $380,000, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you want to walk away with.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you bearing with me to do that math. And I know there are some uncomfortable questions there sometimes, but now that I have a figure, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and make sure that we are able to have you walk away with 380. One of the things that happens is when you sell it through a realtor company like you have now. So you would sell for, let's say somebody comes in and offers you 510. So let's just make it an even number. So somebody offers you 500,000. What typically happens is the seller always pays for the closing costs. So then off the top, 500, you're losing about 50 grand. So then you're really selling for about, maybe 460, something like that out the door. So it would be 460 minus 153, so 460, let me do that math. 460 minus 153, which is the payoff. Then you're walking away with only $307,000. So that's why I needed to do that.
Why you say I lose 50,000? What's the 50,000 for?
Just the closing costs are typically
50,000?
They're typically 10%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For closing costs?
For closing, realtor fees, paperwork, all of that stuff, and in concessions to the seller. I mean, to the buyer. I'm sorry.
No, reality is 4%.
Yeah. But then the buyer's agent also gets their fees get factor get added to the final number. So yeah, they might be 4%, and they might drop it just to get the deal done. So let's say it goes from 4 to 3, and then the buyer's agent needs to also get paid. So that's another 3%.
For me, I pay for rent?
Yes, absolutely. You pay for the buyer's agent and you pay for your own agent. That's how it works.
No, I don't pay for buyer.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. That with us, you don't have to worry about paying agent fees. We operate without the buyer agent fees and without the seller agent fees. Whatever number I give you is the number that you're going to walk away with. Okay. So if I say we can give you 380 after your mortgage is paid off, you can count on the 380. Okay. So that's no problem with us. Okay. I'm just going over that just so that you're aware that if your agent does a transaction, they're going to take 4%, like you said, and then you have to pay for the buyer's agent on top of it. So if that buyer agent gets paid, let's say 3%, guess what? That's 7% right there. Plus there's paperwork and seller concessions, which most of the time it averages anywhere between 8% and 10%. So I'm just being conservative and saying 10%. So that's how I came up with the $50,000 that you off the top you would lose. Okay. So and that doesn't come out of the mortgage.
I talked already with my agent about the buyer. I don't pay for the buyer anything.
Okay.
From the beginning, I tell them that I don't pay anything.
Mm-hmm. But you still have to pay for the seller agent, and that is already 4%.
Yeah, 4%.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. So that would mean that instead of you paying 50, you might pay, because you still have to pay for the paperwork, and you might give some concessions to the buyer. So let's just assume it is 7%. So now you're still giving up about $38,000. $38,000. You're still losing $38,000. I have to tell you all of this here because I want you to realize that we don't do that. We don't do that. Whatever money we tell you,
Okay,
that's
this
what
is
you
the
get.
final decision from you.
Mhm.
So we don't go around too much.
No, I understand that. I understand. 380 is what you would get if we end up buying the property. Yes, yes, sir. Mhm.
Okay, if it's 380, I take it from you.
Okay, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. What I will do is I will put some things into motion. And what is your email address so I can send you a formal offer?
But what about my agent? What I do with him?
The agent, whatever you want to give the agent. So when we pay you, we put the money in your pocket. Then whatever you want to pay the agent after, it's totally up to you. We don't really control your money. Yeah. So when you sell cash, that's what happens. If we put something in your pocket, it's totally up to you what you want to pay the agent. We don't really go with the agent. Now, if you want us to include the agent, then that's a different story.
What about if I cancel the agent in this case? I can do it, huh?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
How?
You just call the agent and you say, hey, I found myself my own buyer. And
This one much better, I do it.
say again?
This one I think is better. I do something before I make the deal with you. I call him and I tell him we cancel the deal, and whatever he send it to the guy that take a picture, stuff like that, I pay for it.
I understand. Yeah, you can go ahead and call him before we sign the paperwork. That's no problem with us. Whatever you want to do, just
okay. You can send. I give you my email and you send it for me your deal.
Mm-hmm.
Your email and I call you back.
Okay, you got it. I appreciate it, Samir. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay, Ben. Have a nice day.
Likewise. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's a potential one. It's going to be difficult with him because we got all this information, and so now what I have to do is I have to work out the equity play here. So I'm getting hot. Okay. So now I have to make the notes here. He wants to walk away with payoff amount is 153K. Mortgage, monthly payments. Monthly is 700. And his email address is Samir Hotmail. check. Okay. So I'm gonna text in. Great speaking with you today. Just to confirm, your email address is okay. So I'm just verifying his email address. Okay. So this one here is going to go. Appointment set. Okay, I need a pitch sub 2 for him. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so on to the next one here. He's asking for 1.9 million here, so let's let me get to it. I remember this guy. He's a doctor, and I'm trying to see if he will JV with us.
Dr. Victor Laza.
Okay, so I just sent him a text message to see if we can organize a meeting. Okay, so his name is Victor. Okay. Okay, let's see. So he wanted, let's see where he came from. I think he came from 179 days. This is a luxury home, almost 3 times the average median home price. Very tough to make it work. Spoke with John, really nice guy, has a mortgage for 585. He's trying to walk away with 550 or 600. He said he won't allow us to take over the mortgage because of his credit, which is, of course, we can walk through that so he understands it will not affect his credit. But we can also mortgage security and a cash offer. Okay. So it's off market now. Average ARV after repair value is 1.2 million. Yeah, that's not reliable. Let me go to privy here. Farm. Okay, so let's see. 1.2. Hey, John, how's it going? This is Ben.
Don't know, Ben? Who are you?
Good, good, good. We had chatted about your property this a couple months ago. You had submitted it through our website. I think you saw us on Facebook or something like that, and we had chatted about it, and we had kind of established that you wanted to kind of walk away with about 500,000 after mortgage is paid and all that type of stuff.
Well, yeah, we just had it appraised, so I know exactly what the house is worth now.
Okay.
So it went up.
Oh.
About 225,000. It went up.
Oh man, I fell asleep, I guess, huh?
Yeah. So now I'm getting the calls from the other people because the margins are better. So everybody's calling me back. They're looking at their formulas.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
I knew that was going to happen, but
Yeah.
that was somebody's loss.
Yeah, it happens, it happens. So is there any way you can send me that appraisal?
I will talk. That's my information.
No problem. No problem. No big deal. It doesn't hurt to ask. So you said, let me write it down. So it came back at how much?
The appraisal?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Why would I tell you that? I know what my house is worth.
Okay.
So, yeah, where do you guys want to put in an offer?
Okay. No problem. So before we were at about you wanted 1.1, I believe, and so now I'm assuming you're kind of like in the 1.2
Let's just
type.
say the appraisal came higher than that.
Okay. No problem at all. Let me take a look at some things here. I was just pulling it up here on my side. So I'm pulling up the CMA, and we are on the CMA. It's a 1.21.
That's very close.
Okay, 1.21. Okay. So let me do a little digging. I didn't know you had gotten an appraisal.
Yeah.
And let me see what I can do before I submit something via a formal offer.
Okay. No, I appreciate it and look forward to reviewing it.
Okay, you got it, John. Hey, keep my phone number. Keep my phone number just in case. Yeah, no problem. We'll talk soon. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. And he says that several will try in a couple months. Okay. Okay. Reading the notes here. Okay, this guy wants to rent it out if it doesn't sell. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we pulled a 635. We pulled some numbers here. Cap rate, okay. ARV. Okay. $680. Mortgages $280. $290. Okay. Eddie, okay.
Please leave your message for 407.
Okay, no answer. When there's better time to reach you. Okay. Lots of work. That is for sure. Okay. All right, let's go to Maryland now. Oh, I called him, but Okay. Got that one. Needs to be gutted. Okay. You see here. Megan.
Hi, you've reached Megan Manzeri with Cummings and Company Realtors. Sorry I'm not able to get to your call right now.
Hello, Megan. Apologies. I called a little late for our appointment. Is there a better time? Ben, okay. All right. Okay, follow up here. Let's see. It's a mobile home, currently rented month to month. Not really looking to sell, but if we come up with a good offer, it could sell. Okay. Anytime.
Hello. Sí, buenas tardes, señor Juan González. No, es Jonathan. ¿Cómo lo ayudo? ¿Cómo está, señor Jonathan? Yo estaba buscando a Juan González.
They're making calls in Spanish. That's amazing. Let me see if it's in cloud. Oh, okay. Looking at the estimated here, sold in at the beginning of the year for 35,000 was estimated at, okay. Let's see what this might be interesting. Estimate 107. Wow.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Juan. How are you? This is Ben.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. You spoke to Angel yesterday, and he said you might be expecting my call today.
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys spoke about possibly selling the mobile home, and yeah, I took a look at it, and we might be interested in making something work.
Okay. So what do you got? What do you guys got?
Well, I mean, I saw that you purchased it recently. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me ask you, we're talking about the mobile home plus the land, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. A lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, no, it's two different things. So, okay. So the mobile home plus the land, I saw that you had purchased it recently, which,
I've been having that for over 5 years now. It's just that there was a liquidation that we ended up doing at the beginning of this year, kind of like taking somebody out.
oh,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And there's a tenant in the property, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay? Like, if we were to buy it, are you guys okay with us asking the tenants to leave, or do you have some sort of attachment where they would have to stay?
Well, they do have a lease that it's up until like the middle of next year.
Middle of next year. Okay, so we're talking around June or something, 2023.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem. And may I ask how much they're paying per month?
1,100.
1,100. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we would definitely like to keep them at 1,100. Okay. All right. And okay, so how much do you think you'd be happy with?
That's another conversation I had with him yesterday. So you tell me how much you guys are offering, and I'll let you know if it makes sense to me and to the other owner.
Okay.
I'll discuss it with him, and I'll let you guys know whether we can move forward or not.
Sure. Would you let me just pull up the CMA real quick from the MLS, just a second, because I was looking at Zillow, and I don't want to go with Zillow. I want to look at what the MLS is saying here. Okay. Would you consider 42?
You're not near close to what we are in for that, so no,
Okay.
no, definitely not. Especially on the corner that it's at and the location.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up acquiring that a few years ago because we also own the property on the corner of 17th Street and the one right next to it. So 2123, 2111, and that property it's owned by the same people. We're probably thinking about doing a development there later on in the future. So, you know, that was kind of like a strategic move for us to have all that part right there, all that land.
It sounds like you do real estate.
No,
Nah, but I lived in St. Cloud, Florida for a while. My cousin as well, and one of the properties was his dad. He passed, and he left it to him, and then the other property we purchased, and we ended up like talking to the neighbor once he wanted to retire and go out of state. Since we had a relationship, we ended up like acquiring that property as well. So,
Gotcha.
we have some plans onto it. When they called us yesterday about, hey, if you're willing to sell it, it never hurts to hear out if they want to give us a good amount of money. But for $42,000, it makes no sense. I'd rather just have the tenant there. That's paid off. That's passive income that we're getting from there. It's just only one unit that is rented right now. The other unit is vacant. We have divided into 2 apartments, so soon enough we could just make and put somebody else in there, and we'll be getting about $2,200 per month. So when you sum that up in a year, in 2 years, I'm gonna get more than what you're offering me. So I'd rather just keep it.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense, and I can certainly appreciate that. So you said it's free and clear. How big is the lot? It looks really big. I'm looking at the Google picture. It looks big.
The thing about it is that 1718, the lot is big, but it's wedged. So the only thing that it could be there is that actual mobile home.
Gotcha.
And the reason as to why we ended up buying it because it was going to make sense when we're still talking to somebody else that lived there. We were kind of like sweet talking somebody into selling us the property that is behind 2123 as well. But when the market started jumping up because of all the craziness in the market, they kind of like backed down, and we couldn't like move forward and buy the other one as well. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So obviously, the 42 that I mentioned is, you said it's way too low. What range do you think we should be at? I mean, if you just give me a range, I can kind of see if we can do that.
Well, I know with the craziness of the market, back in July, we got offered almost $300,000 for the property.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, it didn't materialize because I was talking to my partner, and I was trying to convince him to, hey, this is more than what we're going to get in the next few years, probably in another 10 years.
Yeah.
We could probably take the money now and run and forget about the development that we wanted to do on there, because we're just going to have probably 17x the money that we ended up putting into it. And he took too long to think about it. Yeah. And when we called the actual buyer, they found another property in St. Cloud that they ended up moving forward with. And they paid a little bit more. So we were like, fuck,
Yeah.
But right now, if it doesn't get to the numbers that we're probably comfortable with, it's not going to happen.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I got to be in the 300s.
Well,
I don't blame you. Listen, I don't blame you. The more you can get, no problem. I don't blame you. I just need to know where we are.
Yeah, no, and I get it now. The market, it's not the same as it was in June. Back in June, all the way from March to June of this year, the market was so crazy that everything was going up, and everybody was trying to amass whatever they could in order for them to make a quick buck on top of it. And the way the interest rates are going right now, and the market has slowed down significantly. I know we're not going to get that much there, but if like I said, we don't owe anything on it, so we own free and clear. So the passive income that we're getting right now, we can just sit on it, and whenever down in the future somebody comes over with the money, or we decide to move forward with the next project, then we'll do it.
Sure. No, I understand. Well, let's do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't I let you go and through the holidays and stuff like that, and then what I can do is I can kind of keep looking at it, keep doing a little bit of digging and researching, and see what angle we can have with this one. Then I can call you back early next year and see if we can put something together. Okay. Well, I appreciate the time, Juan. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye now. he was talking about 300K in a development. Asked if he was an investor. He said no, but sounds like it to me. Okay. All right, here. I still have to massage it a little bit, comma, the offer that we really need right now is the property in Georgia. Okay. So I'm going to create an automation for him just so that we continue to follow up here. Gonna go okay. Go right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I do have to create it from scratch here. And I know it seems like it takes a long time, and it does, to create these, but in the long run, it'll save us time because it will automate things. All right. Okay. Rented ASAP. he was talking about he was offered 300K. So I thought that was way too much. So I said, we have brokerage. Services. Anytime. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see this one here in Jacksonville. The selling price, he replied to a text message. The selling price is $280 for the house, $320 for the house and adjoining land. The land will not be sold without the house, just so you are aware. Okay, that's a text message that we got from the seller. 280. Let's see what this is. Okay. It's by okay. Yeah, it's by UNF. Okay. It's not a bad area. Let's see what the house looks like. Okay, I can't. Okay, there's I was trying to look at the thing here on Google, the Street View. I can't see any. Okay, I know where this is. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is 250 estimated. let me see. Want to know the as is, I mean the after repair value here, so that I have an idea on this. Oh, I don't know. I don't see an estimated price here. So we've done the math here, and it's $295 average ARV. Asking $340 for both. So she's gone to $320. So let me call Janet here. Let's see.
Hi, this is Janet. I am unable to take your call right now, but if you leave your name and a brief message, I'll be sure to give you a call. Have a great day. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Janet. What a happy greeting there. It just put a smile on my face. This is Ben. I just wanted to call you, introduce myself. We've been texting back and forth between you and our team here. And I wanted to introduce myself. I'm going to be the one that it's going to be a point of contact here. I did get the text message here that the house is 280 and then 320 for the house and the adjoining land, and that they both have to be sold as a package deal. Totally get that. No problem. So let's do this. Why don't you give me a call back or send me a text message with a good time when we can chat, and then let's talk about it. Let's see what we can put together. I would appreciate that very much. If you can, text me tonight. If not, whenever you can, whenever you get home or after you are not busy. We'll talk soon. Looking forward to it. Again, this is Ben, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye now. Okay, so I almost never leave voicemails, but she made me happy in that. Your thoughts. Thanks. Okay, so That is cool. Let's go on to the next here. Almonte Springs. Almont Springs. Apartment 14. Okay, let's see. Call him.
Oh.
Hey, Gopal, how's it going? This is Ben.
Ben from where?
We had been chatting over the last couple months about your condo there on Orange Drive.
Okay. I don't remember, but what's going on?
Well, I told you I was going to follow up with you later, etc. I did check Zillow. It says that it's pending right now.
And you have wrong information. So what
Oh,
are
okay.
you trying to do?
Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm glad to hear it. So I'm trying to see how we can move forward, see if we can work out a deal here.
What is your deal?
Yep. So wanted to know if you are still interested in moving forward and selling it.
Dude, stop lying. I've never spoken to you. He's just giving me all the bullshit. Hang up the phone.
We did speak. We did speak. I can provide the date. Oh, man. Okay, so let's move on to the next one here. Looking to sell within 30 days. Any updates? Screen looking for 475 if you're interested. Okay. Yeah, I spoke to her. She said that she had an offer for 560, fell through. Absolutely correct. She's trying to downsize. 425. Then she had said 500. Okay.
Yes, I'm David. How are you doing, bro? Good. How can I help you? Excellent. Hey, I because I registered about the app that you were looking for 475, right? Yeah. Just wanted to check something real quick. I'm not going to be much. We could come to an agreement. How soon would you sell it? Between 30, probably 30 days. Within 30 days. Okay. Excellent. And is there any specific reason why you would like to sell this for else? We're just downsizing. Department? We're downsizing. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that you think I should know about the property before I let you go? Because you already gave me some details about it. Yep. No, I think that's all that I can think of. Excellent. What would be the right day and time for calling you back with a number to move along? After 5 today or tomorrow. Excellent. That's something. Thank you, Barbara. I really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, so that was a good call. So they're downsizing, and let me see here. So 475. The average ARV is 473, so they want top of the market. Mortgage is 110. Realtor has 405. Okay, I'm gonna text her. Well, scratch that. I'll follow up with her next video. Thank you for being here, and let's see what else we can do with this. I want to go take a quick break because I got 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and call her. So I'll see you back here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that very much. And hopefully you got to see kind of like how we think about deals when we're talking to people, even though sometimes, very rarely we get yelled at and cussed at. Happens rarely, but I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. Open book here, and want you to see the raw, unedited version of it. So see you here tomorrow. Have a good night.